Meanwhile, Thetis had not forgotten what her son had asked. In misty morning, from the waves she rose, up to the sky and up to Mount Olympus. She found the mighty son of Cronus, Zeus, whose voice extends around the world, alone, sitting up on the very highest peak among the many ridges of Olympus. Since I want to climb the highest mountain of every country, at this point I've done 33 UN countries on my list of around 195. And Olympus is one of them, but there's actually two Mount Olympus, one in Greece and one where I am now, in Cyprus. The mountain is around 1.5 hours drive from Larnaca. Problem with this Mount Olympus is that it has a military base on the top. So it's not legal to reach the actual highest point, but I'm aiming to try the legal highest point, and let's see if I don't get arrested. Okay, I had a bit of an issue finding a car rental. I walked to two locations, didn't find a shop, and I called them and they didn't have anything for one day only, so for today. But I called another one, so I have to walk 10 minutes and they should have something for me. I'm gonna pay a bit more to just rent it one day because it says minimum rental is apparently 3 days, but it's okay. I only have today in Cyprus, so just need to get to the mountain. Okay, so I found a rental car dealer, but they said they would charge me 19% for MasterCard fees, so I'm gonna go to the ATM, even though I'm going to Indonesia in 2 days. I hope I can change the euro back to IDR in Indonesia without too many fees, at least not 19%. I googled quickly and it said the cash machine should take 1 to 2%. I'm very skeptical about that. But let's see, well, let's try. Okay, I'm going to have to drive on the left side of the road with the car for the first time in my life. I've driven a moped in Thailand before, but yeah, this is the first time sitting on the right side of the car is super weird. But yeah, at least it's automatic. Okay, got some petrol. It's so nice in Cyprus, they fill it up for you. Why does driving on the wrong side of the road feels sketchier than climbing Mont Blanc?
Let's go for a road trip.
This Mount Olympus is around 1,900 meters high. I can drive up most of the way, so it's not going to be that difficult. The difficult thing is the logistics, like this, driving on the wrong side of the road, being in another country. I just have 1 day to do it, so I can't really screw things up. Tomorrow I'm going to Athens and then the next day to Indonesia. So I was actually in Cyprus around 10 years ago, but just for vacation, and that was before I started climbing the mountains, so I had no thoughts about going to the highest point. Went to the beach, these things. So yeah, I'm happy to do like a different kind of trip to Cyprus this time. So I've studied Greek mythology, a small course, some philosophy, and now I'm taking a small course in ancient literature. So that's why it's extremely interesting for me to do one of these mythological mountains, the home of the gods, and contradictory to Christianity and modern religions, let's say modern Greek mythology is funny because the Greek gods, they had a lot of power, but in their mindset they were very human-like. They had a lot of flaws, like they could be greedy, they could be angry, they could be jealous, they could have a big ego. So relationships with the humans, they were not always very mature. But in ancient Greece, never mind, let's not do a long history lesson. Okay, I can see the highest point from here. One can drive up and park just next to it, but I wanted to hike a bit, so I'm going to take the Artemis nature trail a bit this way. So yeah, this is called Artemis Trail. Artemis was a goddess as well, I think of hunting. Somewhere in Greece, I don't remember the place, but they have like a festival or celebration for Artemis still today in modern days. And they dress like bears and do dancing, a lot of stuff. I want to see it sometime. Okay, after like 10 minutes of hiking, getting close to the top. Can do it, let's go. This is cool, they have a ski lift here, so I guess they can ski in the winter. Maybe this is the slope. Looks like. I mean, I wouldn't have imagined that you can ski from Cyprus, because for us Northern Europeans, of course we ski in the north or Alps, so we just go here for like sun vacations to like Croatia, Cyprus, Greece, Italy, Spain and so on. Down below it was like 30 degrees and it's October. Up here I think it's like 19 or a little bit less, so as expected it's a mountain. So I guess I could walk around to make the most of it, but as you can see it's not accessible to go inside. Yeah, it says no photograph behind me, so I should probably not risk it. I saw some Cypriot military heavily armed going this way. And here's some sounds they are full training. I'm going to sit a little bit to enjoy the view, have a snack. Yeah, so when the guy came up to the fence, I was a bit scared that they would take my camera or something and delete everything. And I would have to come back to Cyprus. Anything more today? Thanks for watching. See you on the next peak.